Today, we're going to have loads of fun writing a cool story about a picture. And guess what? We've got a super special plan to make our stories awesome. It's called SPACE, and it stands for setting, purpose, action, conclusion, and emotions. Let's dive into the magical world of storytelling. First up, let's talk about the setting. That means we need to figure out where our story happened, when it happened, who the main characters are, and what they were up to at the beginning. Exciting, right? Now, for the action part, we want to know what the characters did, why they did it, and what happened because of it. And oh, we can't forget about the emotions. Were they happy, sad, or maybe a little bit of both? Let's try it out with our first picture. Close your eyes, imagine it in your mind, and let the adventure begin. Okay, in our picture, we see a boy and a girl on the street, maybe after school. Uh-oh, the wind is blowing the papers everywhere. Now what's the boy doing? He's picking up the papers. Cool, right? Why is he doing that? Maybe he wants to help the girl. And guess what? The girl is probably feeling super thankful for his help. All right, we've got our space, setting, purpose, action, conclusion, and emotions. Now let's put on our storytelling hats and create a fantastic tale. I'm excited to tell you my story first. After you finish yours, you can share it with your mom or dad. It's going to be so much fun. The school bell rings. Lessons are over for the day. I pack my bag and keep my worksheets in my file. I walk home slowly. There is a gust of wind. It blows my worksheets away. My classmate, Brian, is behind me. He picks up the worksheets and returns them to me. I thank him for his help. Here is my story, just for your reference. Are you all set for another go? Let's give it a shot and have some fun. Do not forget to use space, setting, purpose, action, conclusion, and emotions to plan your story. I'm excited to tell you my story first. It is time for our art lesson. Our art teacher is Mrs. Lee. Today, we are painting a basket of fruit. I sit down and start to paint. Edward is sitting beside me. Edward tries to paint on my face. Mrs. Lee sees what Edward is doing. She is angry. She tells him that he should not do that. Edward apologizes to Mrs. Lee and me. Here is my story, just for your reference. Are you all set for another go? Let's give it a shot. I'm excited to tell you my story first. I was at the park with my brother. We took a walk. My brother became tired after a while. He wanted to take a rest on a bench nearby. I saw a sign on the bench that said wet paint. My brother was about to sit on the bench. I quickly stopped him. I told him that the paint was still wet. My brother was relieved. He thanked me. We continued our walk in the park. Here is my story, just for your reference. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time as we explore writing skills together again.